Hi everyone, this is Deekshit. Welcome to my channel. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about on-build Dockerfile instruction. So the on-build instruction adds to the image a trigger instruction to be executed at the later time, but the image is used as the base for another build. Okay, so it is basically sets a trigger instruction that will not be executed when the image is built. However, it will gonna be executed when the child image is built. Okay, so we will see a practical example. So I'll just show you one of the simple Docker file wherein like we will gonna use on build and we will try to build that one and the parent and child one. So we will see the difference. And also this is very useful when you have two images. Like let's say the first image is a base image wherein it installs packages and prepares the necessary information and necessary environment. So while the second is based on it, like whatever the first image you have created, but the second one is actually provides the particular project application implementation. Okay? An on-build instruction accepts the following Dockerfile instructions as triggers that can be add, copy, env, expose, label, user, work directory, volume, and stop signal, and almost all the Dockerfile instructions it can accept. Okay, so now let's go ahead and to the demo, and I'll just show you first one of the simple example, and then we will see a Python application. I'll take a Python application and how practically it is very useful. I'll show that. Okay, now let's get into the demo. So this is my Docker machine. So when I do Docker ps, so no running containers are there. So let me write one Docker file. So what I'll do is I'll use VI editor and Docker file. I'll just name it as Docker file parent. And so in this, so I'll gonna use a BusyBox as my base image. Let me zoom it from BusyBox. And then what I'll do is, so I'll use the run command. So to execute mkdir, and I'll just create user. I'll just create a source folder. Okay. So after that, so what I'll do, one more run I'll just do a echo, and I'll just give this is from base image. This is from parent. Okay, I'll just mention it as parent. And then I'll gonna redirect this to user, and I'll just give src, and under this I'll just gonna create a base.txt. Okay, so the next command I'll gonna give is I'll use on build, and then again I'll do a run. I'll just give echo, this is from child. Okay, so I'll gonna store this one to another file, or src and child.txt. Okay, so now let's save it this one, and then we will try to build this particular image. So to build Docker image, the command is docker build -f, because I don't have my file name is something like docker-parent, and I need to give the context. Let me give a tag like parent, and it is always best practice, like if any trigger instructions like the on build you have used, right? So it will be executed when you use that particular image in another, that image is used as a base image in another Docker. So it is always best like you just prefix, um, just suffix like on build. Okay, when you do this one, as you can see from BusyBox, and it is creating a directory. And if you see here, so run echo this base.txt that I've run, right? So and also one more instruction is there. So it is also, executed, but it is actually like if you see, so now the image is created, right? So what we will do is we will create a container out of it. I'll try to do a ls on this particular folder. Let's see what we will get. Okay. docker run, and I'll just give -it because I need to run some commands. So then I'll just give parent on build because my image name is that, right? On build, and I'll do ls on this particular folder. Okay. So when I do this now, so I should be able to see only one text file. So that is base.txt. Because in whatever the instructions we have given with on build, so it shouldn't be run now because we are doing a build of our parent image. So when we use this particular image in another Docker file, that time when you run it, that file should be visible, correct? So let me do for just confirmation, I'll do a cat also. So let me do cat. So when I do this one, you can see, oh, sorry, on build, oh, it's a directory. I just need to give the file name txt. As you can see, this is from parent. Okay, so let me clear my screen. So what we will do now, I have an image. So with the name, let me zoom out. So with the name parent on build, right? So if I use this image in any other Docker file, so whatever the next command, on build command should be executed. Okay, so we will see that now. So what I'll do is I'll just gonna create one more Docker file. Docker file, we'll just name it as Docker file itself. And here, what I'll do is I'll just use from and then the image name. So the image name of our this one is a parent on build, right? So when I do this one, so now after that, like whatever that you the steps that you want to execute, you can give it. So what happens is, like, let's say you'll use run echo high. Okay, so when you do this one, so what happens, like the first on build instruction, so whichever it was there in like this parent on build image, right? So it will be executed the next thing, and after that only this run echo high will go execute. So we will see that now. So what I'll do as docker build, and then I'll just give a dot and let me tag it as on build trigger. Okay, when I do this one, when I click on enter, as you can see now, so now if you see here executing one build trigger, that means first what it is doing, so it is executing whatever the instructions in the on build that we have used in our parent image. Now it is executing here, and then if you see what are the commands that we have given in this Docker file is executed. So now to just to confirm, so what we will do is docker run, and the container, the image name is on build trigger. So on build trigger, and I need to run the commands. So I'll just give -it. Okay, and then I'll do a ls on that user src. Okay, so when I do ls on that particular thing, I should be able to see two files because I've used that parent image here, right? So whenever I use the parent image, like in any of the files, so I should be able to see so that on build process also, because in on build I've given run echo, this is from child, and just put it in this particular file. So now again we will just verify the cat, the content of that file. So we will do cat and then child.txt. Okay. .txt. Now when I do this one, so you can see this is from child. Okay, so this is how, so I mean whenever you want to execute, so I mean in the image, the parent image, and when you call that onto another images, if you want to do any executions when it is called, so then you can go ahead and you can use on build. Now, so let's take a practical example. So so this was like very basic, like we have just given a echo, and then we are using it in another image. So it is just to clarify how on build works. Now we will see like real time scenario wherein, like if you see, So let me go to GitHub. So this is the project I'm gonna use for this particular one. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in description. Please clone or you can fork it to your uh, account, and then you can play with this one. Okay. So this is very simple. I have app.py, so which is a web application, a Python web application. So it just like gives hello world when you access it. Okay. So now what I'm doing is like in this particular one. So I'm taking a Docker parent. If I want to show this particular one, Docker file parent. So here, if you see, I've just given a run. I have to get so everything like the installation. Basically, I'm setting up the environment for Python application. I'm just installing all the dependencies that Python application need to run. Okay, and so as you can see, apt-get install software properties common, and so apt-get repository universe and all these things, like which is I'm setting up the environment for Python application to run. Okay. So if you see here on build copy dot slash app, then you have when I build this particular Docker file, so it doesn't run this particular one. It just creates a triggers, right? So whenever I use this image as a base image in other Docker files, then only these things will be executed, right? So now, so what we will do is I'll just, so I already cloned this particular repository onto my Docker machine. So let me show that. So let me go to on build. So here, if I see, so cat of Docker file parent, when I do this one, so this is what I'm doing. So it will gonna run all these commands. Like when I build this image now, so it will gonna run all these commands. Okay. So whatever I've mentioned on build, so it will be executed when I use this image as a base image in any other Docker file. Okay. Now what we will do is Docker build -f, and then I need to give Docker file, and I just need to be slash parent and this one. So let me tag this one with Python -parent. When I give this one, so as you can see, it will take little time because it should install, it should update apt-get, and then it should install Python pip, right? So that's the reason it will gonna take little time. So, and meanwhile, I wanted to discuss one more thing. So when you say on build, so in this slide, if you see, so I have given like add, copy, env, expose, all these things, right? But you can't use on build. Okay? So that is not um, accepted at all. I mean, if you give on build and on build some instruction, so it won't work basically. So how I'm telling is like, so I mean, just to show you, so what I'll do is I'm gonna take one more empty slide. So what I was telling was you can't do this one. So in your Docker file on build, and you can't do this on build. Okay, it's gonna fail actually. So you need to do any other instruction on build add. So that will gonna so whatever the add instruction you have given, right? So that will gonna execute it in downstream. You can see it as downstream or Docker file. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's see our image is successful. So when I do Docker images, so I should be able to see that images. So yes, it is there, Python parent. Okay. Now let me clear my screen. So what I'll do is now I have uh, so the name of that one is, let me verify it again, Docker images and Python parent. Okay. So now what we will do is we will use this image in any another Docker file, so that like we will copy the code and we will do the execution of Python. Okay. And also we will try to access that application from the browser. Okay. So for that, like I have already a Docker file here. So when I just go here, so you'll be able to see only the two lines. So one is from the Python parent, my previously created image. I'm using it here. I'm just giving a label, maintainer is equals to replication. Okay. So when I do this one, so let me do a build now. docker build dot, I don't need to give -f now. So then tag, what I'll do is Python. Okay. So now if you see here, so it says like there is something called as like executing 5 build triggers. That means 5 on build instructions were there in my the parent Docker image. So that's the reason it says like executing 5 build triggers. Okay. So now it will take so few seconds and it will gonna install our application. If you see those instructions in this particular Docker parent, it is just like copying the current folder onto a slash app, and then it is making work directory slash app. Anyway, we can do this one without on build also. You would have we can do I mean like in the parent image itself, but anyway like I've just used unbuild, and then I'm using run pip install -or requirements.txt because in my source code only I have requirement.txt, so that's the reason. And then I am giving an entry point and cmd. Okay, so this is what my Docker file reads. So now what we will do, we will create a container out of this one, docker run -d, and I need to run this on 5000 port. So let me give one more 5000 port mapping, and then the name of this one is Python. So when I give this one, it will gonna create a container. So let me clear my screen. Okay. So when I do Docker PS, I'll be able to see that particular. Okay. Now let's go to my browser and I'll try to access that application. Okay. So this on build actually, it will be, when it comes to picture as like, let's say you have some 20 Python applications. Okay. So you just need to copy the code inside as I did, right? So for that, like it's common, like the packages or whatever the installations that you did. So if those things are common, so then you can use in the base image, you can do all those things and you can give an on build. So what has to be done in the child image. So that you can do a reusability of your images. Okay. So now if I give out 5000, so then now I'll be able to see hello world. I guess it's visible. So it's just a hello world program. So you will be able to see this. Okay. So this is what on build instruction does for us. Like, so yeah, that's all for the video. So if you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.